Today's one of those days, Today's one of those days where kind of running behind a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right.
Tell them that we're on, but
to,
I'm not going to log in.
Today we're going to be taking a look. My dog came to visit. Hello, Griffin. Today we're going to be taking a look actually at the priestly benediction. This week is Naso, found in the book of Numbers, second Torah portion, and it has within it the priestly benediction. And so I thought we could spend this week and the 3 days that we have looking at each one of them and just kind of musing upon what it might mean for us to think about these blessings in a more complete way, as opposed to just at the end of our meditations, which we will be doing this week as well. So the first of the priestly benedictions is in Hebrew, Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. And, oh boy, I don't like that. You know how that upsets me. So I'm going to just turn this a little bit like that so that we can, let's see if it does it right. Let's see. Did I go too much in that direction? Maybe a little bit. I don't know why it bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me so much to have the backdrop in the wrong place, but it just does. So, you know what? What am I going to do? I don't think there's anything I can really do about this. So, let's get back into it. Hi there, Irene. So, Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you, Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, and may God protect you. And that's why we say, may I feel blessed and may I feel safe. And when we ask for God to bless us and to protect us, I think many times, sigh Susan, yeah, acceptance. I need to have acceptance over whatever's happening. That so much of our lives is spent living, right? Making a living, going places, having a schedule, having a calendar, and we're really slaves to it, right? I mean, we go where we have planned on going, and we go through our lives. I've said this before in prose, right? They're the narrative of our life. It's the journey that we all go on, and that journey is all about the things that we do and the places we go. But when we think about blessings and being protected, those things in so many ways are the feelings that we have about where we are, about who we're with, about what we're doing. And for us to be able to look and say, I'm blessed in my life because I have X, I have Y, I have Z, I have people that I share my life with. I have a place where I have a roof over my head. I have a job that I can do. And not all of us do have jobs. Not all of us do have roofs over our heads. Not all of us do have people that we relate to on a regular basis and who are in our kind of family friend circle. And so whenever we have any of those things, the first thing that can come to us, or one way that we can live with those things, is to understand that just having any of them is a blessing. There's no God-given right to be blessed. We ask for God to bless us with, and Jewish tradition says that when God is blessing us, that God is blessing us with money, and that we have the ability to sustain ourselves. That's what a lot of the rabbis believe that blessing is about. And I actually am not so I'm not so sure that that's what it is. I don't think our blessings come from the fact that we would have money. I think our blessings come out of the subtle relationships that we have with others. And, sometimes it's hard to discover what those blessings are until something comes up to point it out to you. And even if you're in a place of frustration or anger with a person or people, that many times that feeling, the negative feeling that one has, can easily turn to a positive feeling through the connection. And that in reality, when we talk about chesed, which we talk about a lot, and we think of it as loving kindness. And the Institute for Jewish Spirituality had a really interesting take on this, that it's loving connection that we seek. And that's where I believe blessings are found. I guess one can feel blessed alone, but I think blessing is found with our connections to other things or other people. And that as human beings, and look, I'm a person that doesn't mind being alone, and I like my private time, but it is really when I'm interacting with others that blessings occur and can be felt. And I find more and more that it is my sharing with others that leads to kind of a richer sense of blessing than if I'm not sharing. In addition, I might say that many times when we're not interacting with others and looking for or finding that blessing, that's a lot of the times when the negative voices inside of our head can get stronger, and that it's more difficult if we have all of these kind of negative influences that come from our own head. It's very hard to determine where my blessings are, to think about being blessed in any way, and that it's truly kind of found in reflection to yourself upon others, yourself upon a situation, the feelings that a moment can bring up, that's where we find the incredible blessings that life can bring us. Not that we can't experience wonderful moments alone, but I think when it comes to blessings, maybe it's just because I am who I am, or you are who you are, but I find that the moments of blessing that I've had in my life have always been with others, and being in relationship and finding the connections is where that blessing can happen. In terms of God protecting us, I think that that is an aspiration, that we feel safe and that we're protected. Obviously, we can do a lot to protect ourselves. If you think about what lengths we've gone to protect ourselves from the COVID virus over the last couple of years, that there are ways that we can feel more safe in the world. But I think that protection in this case is perhaps it's protect me from tragedy, protect me from the difficult, unexpected moments that come up in my life. And it's not just protect me like don't allow those things to happen, but that when they do, that I have a sense of security to be able to make it through whatever difficult times that I might have in front of me or ahead of me or behind me. And that protection and feeling safe, it's something that we definitely, I think, wish for, and sometimes very difficult to achieve, that feeling of safety, because once you feel like you're unsafe or you're feeling unsure, it's very difficult to kind of have that surety. And I think that's part of what we're doing when we do our mindfulness meditation, is to recognize moments, right? Is this a moment of blessing? Is this a moment where I'm feeling scared or I'm feeling vulnerable, and that I need to bring that kind of inner protection or inner safety to myself so that I can make it through the more difficult moments in my life. So that might be one of the ways that we think about how blessing and safety, or blessing and protection, is a part of our equation. And when we ask for God to bless us and to protect us, I think it's to create the kind of atmosphere in our lives that promotes blessing and promotes a feeling of safety and security. And once again, a lot of the ways that we can feel more secure and more blessed is through our interactions and our connections. So, interestingly, it's through those connections where we feel those things, but now we're going to go silent and quiet and close our eyes and really get inside of ourselves personally. But really, that's just so we can prepare ourselves so that we are open and willing to receive those blessings, no matter where they could come from. So, with all of that in our heads, let's try to bring ourselves to a meditative place, concentrating on our breath. If you want to think about the ways that you're blessed, that certainly would be welcome today, or the ways in which you do feel secure, or what you need to have in place to feel secure. Maybe those thoughts are part of what we're thinking about today. But for the very beginning, let's try to kind of clean ourselves and clear ourselves out, and think about our breath. How does it feel in our bodies? What is it like around you? Are you feeling Are you feeling cold? Are you feeling warm? What are the sounds? That's my dog hacking up in the back. Seriously, I said this. The dog sleeps 23 hours a day, except between 5:30 and 6. He's between 5:30 and 6 is his most active time of the day. I don't think he realizes that I'm doing a meditation. So let's get into a calm yet strong position, and close our eyes, and we're just breathing regular. If you need to, take a bigger breath. If you need to yawn, go for it. But we're really trying to just kind of find a neutral place so that we can feel everything around us and just be, and allow everything to be just as it is for now. In 20 minutes, we can go back to solving our problems. But for now, let's just sit with it. Let's sit with where we are, feeling our blessings, feeling our protection. I'm sure your thoughts have already come in to take you away from your breath. It's totally fine. It happens to every one of us. So just with love and connection, let's bring ourselves back just to our breath. As we move into our last 3 or 4 minutes together, we go back to what we talked about at the beginning. And we ask for 2 feelings. May I feel blessed, and may I feel safe. May I feel blessed, and may I feel safe. It's that moment to think about those blessings. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. So much of the time we may not feel as if we're in a safe place, or we may be in a safe place but still feel like we're not. So just to put those together, may I feel safe with all the uncertainty in the world right now. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. May I feel safe. And may I feel blessed. May I feel blessed. And may I feel safe. With each breath, offer yourself one or the other or both. You can whisper it, you can say it in your mind, you can say it out loud. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. If you'd like, you could offer this to someone else as well. Just place them in your mind's eye in front of you and look at them and offer it for them. May you feel blessed. May you feel safe. May you feel blessed. May you feel safe. May you feel blessed. And may you feel safe. And for just a couple more breaths, offer this to whoever it is that is right there in front of you. May you feel blessed. May you feel safe. And then just bring it back to yourself for a couple of breaths. I invite you one more time to offer yourself the feelings of blessing and the feeling of safety. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. And we just finish up with just thinking about our breath one more time. How does it make our stomach move or our chest move? Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you were able to find some stillness and peace. And may you feel blessed. And may you feel safe. Have a beautiful evening. See you tomorrow.